Alright, welcome back to 12 in a Trenchcoat. I'm MinHearts3, and today we are back in Dragon Age 2. Last time we just did some side story quests and everything, some kind of loose end tie-up things from Act 1, mostly like consequences for our actions sort of thing. And I'm really liking the end it in the estate type of thing. It kind of like is a nice way to start and end the day. You're just like, wake up in the morning, we got stuff to do, and then you come home and you're like, yes, all in a day's work, or dang, I'm so freaking tired. Let's just go to bed. And you're in the estate, and it's okay. But before we kick off, it seems that the Dragon Age 2 servers are okay now, or it was just a problem on my end. I kind of signed in today and it just went through. So I'm calling it a win. Yeah. Absolute win. So today we're gonna get into I don't know what we're gonna get into. I already said I'm afraid of these things. And then we have questioning beliefs for Isabella. So I might look into that. Might look into the questioning beliefs, but if not, I guess we're gonna have to jump into one of these two because I'm really afraid of Prime Suspect. I don't know what the quest entails, but if we're still doing the whole missing women thing, obviously it's going to be something that needs our immediate attention. And I'm afraid of the conclusion. I'm afraid that there's going to be more. I mean, it's already pre-planned out. It's not like me stalling for time is going to do anything. My immersion, oh no, but no, that's fine, because I don't know, I've got a really bad feeling about that quest. I don't know why. Emmerich's not a bad dude. That whole part with him in the first part of the quest, like in Act 1, absolutely okay. Was cool. Not cool, it was a quest, and we didn't catch the killer at all. All we found were parts of people. And that doesn't sit well with me, especially since we haven't found him and it's been 3 years. So I could only imagine how bad this is actually getting. And now we're 3 years later and we're just now hearing anything. It's... I don't know. I just have a bad feeling. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me and I'm putting too much into it. Maybe it's just me and nothing bad is actually going to happen. Or maybe my instincts are correct and yeah. And I don't even want to look it up because then it's going to be like, dang. But yeah, I'm going to leave it for now. The queue demands something of me, so I guess we better figure out what the heck that is. So I guess that's where we'll be going for today. Probably going to be another short one. Got a busy week going on. Thinking about putting out some Halloween episodes here and there. I know it's the last week of October. It's been very busy. Let's jump into what we're doing. I feel like I have to clear out my inventory. But let's check it out. Oh, it's only 16 out of 50. We've got the tiny cuts. Maybe we'll give that to Isabella. I'm saying these things, but I know that that's probably not gonna happen. We've got all of the... What? Okay. Rune of Frost. Yeah, we don't have much in the way of things that need... What do you mean server connection lost? Please go away. Thank you. And here I was just boasting about the server being up and running again, and then boom. No. Okay. We got all those and everything. I hope we get another message from Fenrir. Another letter. Nice to hear about what's going on. Maybe we'll hear something in Act 3 about him doing something cool and into winter or something. I don't know. I hope he's okay. He seems well off. He's far cry from, the kid that we rescued and helped. He seems like he's capable and can handle himself. But this still doesn't mean that I can't worry. I'm still worried. I worry about all the people that I help in this game. I'm just like, gosh, I hope they'll be okay. And they'll stay okay. Maybe even do better than okay. But you know, that's just me, I suppose. But I'm stalling. So yeah, let's look into the demands of the Qun. What is it? What is it? So the continued Qunari presence in the city is causing tensions to rise. The Viscount's concern appears matched by the Airshoc's annoyance. The root of the problem must be found. So what's the difference between the black powder courtesy and the demands of the Qun? This one's to speak to the Airshok in the Qunari compound by the docks. But what's the difference? What one jumps from demands of the Qun and which one jumps from black powder courtesy? I guess talking to the Airshok would jump black powder courtesy, while demands of the Qun is probably for the guy that's outside of the compound. The one that Isabella was like, don't know me, I don't know you. I think that's what she said last episode or something. Also, before we get started actually, before we really get into it, I know I said this video is going to be kind of short, so I want to get right up in there, right into it. So we're going to take off our lounge wear and everything, we're going to get into our armor. I'm going to bring Varric, I'm going to bring Fenris, and I'm going to bring Malak. And we're going to go to Night, Lowtown Night, and we're going to go to the Hangman. Because I think I've been a little ridiculous. Okay, Isabella's over there. But hold on, let's deal with Varric's level up. Okay. Now that that's sorted. Talkative man.
Bianca is a very pretty name.
I'll tell her you said so, Daisy.
She can't actually hear you, can she?
Of course she can. What kind of question is that?
Wait, are we talking about your crossbow or something else now?
Okay. I'm gonna go around. I don't think I've ever come back here during the night. Yep. So, I was tipped off by a little link that crossed my path via my friend. So my friend had given me some information and said, man, you really don't, for someone who loves the night, you really don't travel there in Dragon Age 2. And I was like, what are you talking about? It's like, some things, there's the different times of day, some things happen during the night in different places that you think wouldn't have a time set, which is, i.e., the Hangman. I did not think that there was any different correlation between the Hangman daytime and the Hangman nighttime. I thought it was just there so you didn't have to keep switching between day and night, but it's a tavern. Of course it has a nighttime setting, of course it's different. I'm just foolish. So, this book means nothing, but here is a friend.
I removed another bunch of lowlifes.
Good on you, Sarah Hawk. We friends are indeed friends of yours.
And she gives me 2 sovereign. I don't know if that's like an upkeep of like what she should have been paying me. I'm not all too sure, but let's talk to her again.
Another time, friend Hawk. Many of them, hopefully.
Yeah, many of them, hopefully. I mean, I don't scrounge around in the night as often as I used to. But hey, I'm up for clearing out streets as much as the next person. I really hope that the money from the first act carried over because I was too much of an idiot to go and check it out. But I'm trying to remember the other one. I think it's the docks. It might be Lowtown. It's the docks. Okay, we're gonna go to the docks at night. It might have to go to the docks in the daytime, but we're gonna go to the docks at night. And the other thing that I was tipped off
nights
at.
aren't safe. Always some group of thugs around. Someone will usually pay for their removal, though.
Yeah, you're right. The friends of Red Jenny. But anyway, the lady who we talked to, the mage sympathizer in the last episode, that board that she was talking about is actually a book that's sitting right next to her, but I wasn't paying attention. And oh my gosh, here we go again. This is why I don't go out at night. Dwarves?
I'll deal with this. Go down!
Okay, seems like we need a bigger area. They're flying out of the freaking rafters. What the frick? Undercut. Okay. Thrifters. Sure. I'm a thrifter. Thrifty shopping. Some money, 3 sovereign, 62 silver. 3 silver, 62 copper. Wow. And 3 silver and 69 coppers. No letter yet. Alright.
These warehouses are occasionally used to store things, but not just for clandestine meetings.
Yeah, I'm looking at something strange in front of me though. I'm not entirely afraid. I'm gonna save because I'm not an idiot, but I'm gonna save over that because I'm that much of an idiot. And I feel like these people are gonna try and fight me. Best get it over with. Oh, no? Okay. Disused passage. There's a crate over here by that door across from these thugs over there, or maybe not thugs, with a woven bracelet in it. And okay, yeah, her book is gone. So we'll have to come back in the daytime. Disused passage. But this lady has a name. Ancestra? Hello?
Move along, Ferelden.
Oh, okay. Rude. We've got the same hairstyle. How can you be rude with the same hairstyle? Who are these people? Why are they all out here?
Move along, Ferelden.
This is the sketchiest scene I have seen in a while. They're all just standing there, waiting. Like, the undercut thugs or thrifters were supposed to be attacking them, but they attacked us first. I don't know what's going on. And quite honestly, I don't get paid enough. It's down here. Oh, there's a crate. So coming down the steps from where we were, coming down the steps and then around before going up the steps to where that other warehouse is and then down below where the exit is. Just head out here where it leads to the front that looks off to the gallows, and then look to the right and there's a crate with 3 silver, 54 coppers, and a cracked wooden shield. I'm just looking for... Okay. I would say I'm just looking for stuff, but there goes Ferris. Let me get rid of this real quick. Wow, that lady is uninterrupted. She does not care. I'm sorry, Varric. Are there more? Okay, I don't think there's any more, but there's... we can loot one of the thrifters for a silver or Zamar coin. Interesting. Another thrifter for 6 silver, 86 copper. 3 silver, 51 copper. And one has 7 silver, 3 coppers. Poor lad stuck on the steps. Oof. Fenris. Brutal. Messing with us is not healthy. There's a crate, so going down the steps towards the water, but you can, before going all the way down, you can like turn to the left, and there's a red crate with a longsword in it. Why do people not hear of us and decide that they want to fight us? And also, I want the kind of like confidence that that woman has, that she just stood there the entire time while those people were attacking us. Alright, going up the steps, not leaving the area, but like... It's hard to explain when everything kind of looks the same. There's so many stairs. Alright, so from where we were, going up the steps, and then turning, and then going up the next flight of steps, and then turning to the right, there is a crate at the end of this alley, hall, with a tiger's eye fragment in it. Turn around, gonna check up the steps where the other warehouse entrance is for when we do different warehouse type quests, and it has nothing. So, with everything thoroughly explored, we're gonna go to the docks in the daytime, and we're gonna go look at the board or book that that lady has, and to see if there's anything that piques our interest. Is it saying that I'm at my house? Or there's something at my house? I don't think there's anything at my house. But no matter. Let's go to the docks. In the day. Docks in the daytime. Okay. Whoa. It is smoggy down here. Get me out of here. Ah, yes, the daytime where it's thriving and perspiring? I don't know. It's smoky. I mean, this is very pretty. I like the docks. I think out of all of the areas that we've been to so far, my favorite has to be the docks because it's just like the density of the buildings. It's got the steps, it's got the stairs, it has the scenery. I mean, there's not much, but you know, there's enough. There's the ships that add the diversity. There's this long river ocean, and then across from it is the gallows, imposing, tall, not quite reaching the sun, but at a certain point of the day is definitely eclipsing the sun, which is just it's terrible. The gallows has a terrible reputation, and the fact that it's eclipsed the sun on this side, like if it's hard to explain. But anyway, and then at night, it just looks so beautiful in like the moonlight or something, just the lighting that's used. And plus, I'm always a fan of water in video games. I know I can't go into it. I know this looks so freaking opaque. It just isn't healthy. But I like it. I like looking out in the water, like how that's that part in front of Anders' clinic. There's that lookout underneath.
You've never come to the alienage, Fenris.
I don't live in the alienage.
Don't you care about the plight of our people? Not even a little bit.
I don't need to visit the alienage to know what they suffer. I know it better than you.
I've lived there for years. I see it firsthand.
And I lived it.
Yeah. Everyone's suffering in this game. Everyone's suffering in all the games now I think about it, but I was trying to remember what I was talking about. I like to let the companions kind of like have their conversation dialogue because it's rare anyway. But that part near Anders' clinic in Darktown, it has that overlook, or it looks out onto the water where the statues are, the giant ones that leads into the gallows. Like, that's some amazing imagery as well, because it's just harsh, blinding sunlight, and then the statues are just there on the mountain or the cliff sides, and then there's the water, and you kind of just imagine the boats going through. That's how it was when we first got here. It's just the imagery. I like the imagery of it. As an artist, I appreciate the imagery of it. There's a crate with a raven's feather up the steps, and then up the steps again where we found that other crate, larger crate on the end of that hallway. But we mustn't dally any longer. What in the world? Oh, okay. Like, what? It looked so weird. But I'm gonna do like a little check, because I want to make sure I'm not missing any supplier stuff like I did last time.
Looking to hire solid labour. Getting tired of the docks myself.
I'm sorry, friend. I'm not hiring. I hardly hire these people to just tag along with me and be share the gold. I mean, if you can hold your own and soak up arrows and magic, then I guess you're free to tag along. You also have to dress differently from everybody else. You can't wear the same thing as everyone else. How to be the main character in a game? Dress different.
Andraste's grace be with you.
And you as well. Sorry kids, I got my head on a freaking swivel. Okay, and there's nothing over here. Just a bunch of people standing around. But you know what? That's fine with me.
Heard something about a big strike in the deep roads. Always hearing things like that.
Like a strike with people who don't want to work in the deep roads, or a strike like something good happened. I don't know. But here's Mistress Selby, and here's Mistress Selby's board, which is a book. Okay, so we have Search and Rescue. Starkhaven sent another caravan of mages bound for the gallows 2 months back. I thank those who helped rescue our comrades. Now one of my brothers has been apprehended by bounty hunters. I offer a goodly sum of gold to anyone who can go to the wounded coast and rescue him. At some point, the freedom of every mage is owed to someone, a sympathetic cousin, a kindly farmer, or a Ferelden refugee. They help because it's right, and we must band together again. Terry of Starkhaven. I don't know if Terry... I think it sounds familiar, but I do know what the first part is talking about. Well, maybe it isn't 2 months back. More than 2 months back. This happened 3 years ago. So maybe not. But the Starkhaven thing, I guess they're still trying to send people over, I suppose. And then how to frame a Oh. Okay, yeah, alright, cool. How to frame a Templar. In the past fourth night, 7 apostates have been captured because of one Templar, Sir Conrad Vernhard. It is never wise to underestimate a Templar's intelligence, but Sir Conrad is both intelligent and ruthless. We must remove this threat. Killing him is not an option. He must be disgraced, removed from Kirkwall, and ideally cast out from the Templar Order. Fortunately for us, the Templars now fear they've been infiltrated by a Blood Mage's puppet. Of the several Templars who are watching their own, one is deep in the throes of lyrium and can be fooled. His name is Sir Roderick, and he frequents the Hangman. His testimony alone will be dubious, so we must search the gallows in Lowtown for any slight or fabrication that can defame Sir Conrad before we all fall. Okay, so this is, if you're picking up like the little pieces that it's putting in, the Blood Mage's puppets, it's talking about Kieran. Kieran is a person that we met in the Act 1, who was a part of this whole plot where we first met Cullen, actually. And we helped him keep his job, but I'm pretty sure he won't be available for knighthood until 10 years. So there was like this whole thing, and I thought that if there was going to be another mission, that it'd be like, oh no, he's like, there's something happening or whatever with him, and we need to help him get his knighthood and whatever. But I guess he's just chilling. He's just chilling, just keeping his head low, which is fine. But of course, all the other Templars are very suspicious, and you know what suspicious Templars do, because they're Templars. And I'm not biased, I swear. But man, shoot. Well, who am I to just not help? I'm going to pick up both of these, search and rescue, and how to frame a Templar. I mean, we can do these, I suppose. Okay, I've had a little look-see, and usually I don't. I'm a little pressed for time, and since those are main plot quests, I will not be doing the Mans of the Cume or anything. I kind of want to get...
Ferelden. Still a shadow of Val Royale, but impressive for here.
Oh, thanks, I guess. I want to get friendships up. And I need to get certain friendships up. I wish I could just check people's friendships without, like... I'm sorry, Varric. I really am. This is a weird party that I've had set up right now. Very weird. But good? Weird. Very weird. Okay. We're gonna go do the 2 side quests that we were given. Yes, so search and rescue and how to frame a Templar. So we're gonna go do those. I don't know if they're in the same spot, so let's leave the area first. Okay, one's at the Wounded Coast. That's the search and rescue one. Okay, let's go do search and rescue then. Oh shoot, I hope this isn't its own separate instance. I feel like this is its own separate instance. But I am not sure,
It's not
so we are
always
going
fun
to
and
do
games
a...
on the sea, though. There are storms and hostile pirates.
What?
And it's trying being cooped up with men who haven't seen a woman in months. You're a woman? Exactly. And I don't usually let them touch me, so they get frustrated. I insist all of them get alone time. Helps with the crankiness.
They're already lonely. Why would you insist they be alone some more?
Ah, Meryl.
What? Did I miss something?
Go think about it. Maybe it'll come to you.
Okay, 1, Meryl's innocence. 2, when she says, what? Did I miss something? She kind of like does that look back thing that she does. And it's like, wow, that was really on point and key. Okay, so continuing our little path and heading down this small slope on the left, there's a pile of bones that has a mariner's longbow on the corpse. We'll head up to the right. Head up. Try and see if there's anything back here. And there is just a small crate with an enchanted locket next to like this little campsite that we've seen a few times, and then we'll follow the path all the way back. And since we've been here before, technically... Oh, never mind. All time has erased your knowledge of this area. Re-explore it in order to expand the map. Okay. Either way, we're going to be exploring this area. So we're going to be following the northern path first. There's a corpse. Oops. There's a corpse on the left. There's an opal fragment on him. Following the path to the right, there is Embryo for the supplier achievement. And a pile of bones just past that with some torn trousers. Unfortunate. Then we can go back down the path, up the steps, and then start exploring the little campsites. And I just realized I probably should have brought Varric with me because he has the higher cunning. Nonetheless, there is an enchanted staff in a chest next to a campfire. We can go back down the path and then continue further up the steps. Just trying to cover all my bases. Continuing to find a path, follow the path, we end up at this little kind of roundabout area with some campfires. So we can kind of do a quick lookout, run around of the area. There's a small red crate under a tree with a wooden staff in it next to this wall over here, crumbling wall. I don't see any enemies now that I think about it, but it looks like we're going over there, kind of. So we're just gonna keep kind of going through this campsite. There's a red crate with 35 silver, 37 copper, and fell residue in it. Going through this bush, that is actually just a path, a hidden path. There is a small pile of bones at the end of the slope next to this giant rock and another bush with 3 silver, 69 copper, and a dagger. Going up and then through the bush again, we can continue down the path with, there's a pile of bones with a broken bow on it. And then we can turn around. So we can turn around, there's another bush, probably the first bush that you would hit. Going down it, there's a small red crate with a dagger in it. Going back up and through the bush, we can go through the smaller path, because we probably didn't do that, probably took the bigger path to get there. And then we can follow this pathway down. There's a pile of bones, coral fragment on it. This bush is solid, so we won't worry about that. Oh, that was a marrow. I'm like, who the heck is that? We can follow the path down, all the way down, which will meet to the main area. And at the bottom of the steps is a barrel with some gloves. We can go back on ourselves. Kind of look out. We'll have to go a little further down that way to get there, but we're going to kind of just glance at this path real quick. Following the lower path that outlooks the bay, or just the rocks and the waters, there is elf root for the supplier achievement. And some raiders. I'm gonna deactivate this real quick. And then reactivate it. Because Isabel did not have any of the stuff, any of the perks. So let's just loot the corpses. Raider Assassin had 17 silver, 24 copper. There's a small crate in their enclosement with Methal's Favor, formula for Methal's Favor. I don't know what that is, but it has a potion bottle next to it, so maybe it's like a potion or something, or poison, I don't know. And an empty stained bottle in it. Continuing backwards on this path that leads back to the entrance. Alright, so that's the path that we took that led to the pile of bones down there, so we can turn back around and follow this path back to where we were, which is at the bottom of the steps from the northern path. Now that we're at the bottom of the steps from the northern path, indicated by this, the steps and then this little lantern and that barrel that we looted earlier, we can continue to the right and then head down the slope. Further down the path, we're just exploring, trying to make sure we get everything. There's a sack. Oop. Quest updated. Raiders on the cliffs. I don't know what this is about. I just exploring and I think I triggered something. Hold on, let's get to the journal. Secondary. Raiders on the cliffs. Help the guards assault the raider base. Oh, shoot. Oh, word? Oh, frick. I guess you just get it just from walking by. I'm gonna save. This is getting a little dicey. But anyway, there's a sack down here with an enchanted staff. And then following the path, there's more embryo. The supplier achievement. And then, oh, Lieutenant Harley. Hello. Oh, it's intense. Oh.
Are you the reinforcements? I thought the captain would send more.
You're a member of the guard, right?
I'm Lieutenant Harley, and this is what's left of my patrol. This disaster is my first routine assignment.
Oh.
What are you talking about? You think we're guards?
Bollocks! Little Bedham must not have made it back. We're up against Everett's marauders.
Everett's? Shit.
Fellorden's up there, and Victor Longdeath's handiwork you've already seen. We tried 2 sorties up the path, but it's trapped to oblivion. Now I'd be thankful just to get out of here alive.
No fair, guard dog! You brought friends!
Shut your mouth!
Fellorden? Victor Longdeath? What are you talking about?
They've been robbing and raping for Maker knows how long. Did a broad daylight assault on the keep to rescue one of their number 2 years back. Fellorden, a blood mage, is here. Victor Longdeath, Sophie. We have to end them.
Isn't it suicide to stay pinned down here?
We're pinned down right now, but so are they. If we run, Everett's marauders escape again. So we've been waiting for reinforcements. Victor's arrows and Auden's fireballs taking their toll. But we can still take them down.
The longer we wait, the more of us they'll kill. Let's attack now.
I'm with you, but my men may be too rattled to join us.
Everett's marauders. They're just men. Flesh and bone. Flesh can be torn. Bones can be broken. Alone, they will pick you off one by one. Together, we are unstoppable. On me!
You'd make a fine captain of the guard. Look out for traps. Be careful. Everett's marauders are deadly.
Okay, we need to be careful of traps, she says. We don't like traps. Quest updated, Raiders on the cliffs. Okay. Well, I'm a guns blazing kind of woman, so... I say go big or go home. Hey, Mr. President of me. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god.
That should be
Okay.
the last of them.
They're all dead? I can't believe it. I'll tell Lieutenant Jalen at the keep what you've done. I'll make sure he rewards you. Men! We're heading home!
Alright, nice. So, that's done. Nice, we were able to get them all out alive, mostly, hopefully, prayerfully. Fellorden has Swatch of the Jackyard. Okay. Robe of the Notorious Pirate. Oh, okay, that was something that I have to deliver somewhere, probably. Robe of the Notorious Pirate. Flex Chain Guardsman Pattern, probably an upgrade for Avalon. So let's check our inventory for the Notorious Pirate. Whoa. 107 armor, 1 rune slot, made of jet, plus 28 to mana and stamina, plus 67 to attack, and enemies drop coin. Requires 22 to magic, and requires 15 willpower. Not restricted to mage, funny enough. All these gloves that we got earlier are just 28. No bonuses, no buffs. Alright, cool. Actually, let's try that on. Oh, ooh. Fancy. I am not sold on the helmet, but that looks really good. Oh man, we were wearing the fugitive's mantle. Oh man, the fugitive's mantle looks so good. Like, look at that. She looks so good. She knows it. She looks so good and she knows it. But I can't knock that plus 67 to attack and that plus to mana and stamina. It's plus 4, but you know, it's enough. And enemies drop coin and we need, I mean, we don't really need coin. But hey, there's more stuff to buy in this game. So we'll wear the robes. Wear the robes of the notorious pirate. Oh, I'm styling on them. Okay. She's styling on them. They were up there on this. Whoa! Why did it just look like someone do a backflip? Oh, it is. Okay, she is. She's doing backflips. I'm like, what? Oh. Okay, we'll just keep moving. Actually, wait. Can you detect traps faster than any of us? I have no
Would
clue.
you also like me to make pigs fly?
I knew I should have. I don't even know if that chest is gonna be here when we get back. I just have to remember that it's there, but it's probably gonna be another thing like with the Sundermount stuff. I never went back for those chests because I forgot about them until today. But there's another chest with a frayed rope in it for our troubles, so I guess we'll just be moving along then. Gosh dang it.
Watch your step.
Oh,
You're such a slave
Disarmor?
driver.
Alright, Isabella. Alright, we can go up here. This is where they were. The archers. There were, yeah, 3 silver, 70 copper. 3 silver, 70 copper. Since we already tripped the traps in the other spot, let's just go back and loot that corpse over there. Empty quiver. Cool. Alright. I'm not gonna go further down the path just in case. It'd probably be set me on fire or something. That's the last thing that needs to be set on fire again. Twice is enough. A third time might turn me into a roast duck or something. Okay. We'll go up. Oh man, they didn't even take his body? Well, their body? That's so rude. Get his sprite out of here. Take him home. Okay. As much as I like Isabella, I need to be me. I like being me. Okay. Now we can follow this path. We'll follow the path down first. Oh no, it's another chest. Standard. What?
Shadows.
If we kill them, we get their stuff.
That's right, we do get their stuff. Meryl! Shoot.
Violence doesn't solve anything.
Meryl? Meryl?
I've got
Oh my gosh.
now. They've got names and families.
Oh, I'm so sorry. He dropped 38 silver, 52 copper. We have company.
May the dread wolf take you!
We need to get Meryl an upgrade for her outfit. Are we done? Hope so. No, I didn't mean to do that. Potions? Injured kit. Isabella. Can you open this? Yes. Spare your dagger. Okay, all that for a superior dagger. Inventory. Let's see. She probably needs an upgrade now that I'm thinking about it. And she can't wield that because she doesn't have a 28 to dexterity. And she can't wield the superior dagger because she doesn't have a 28 to dexterity. So the next time, oh yeah, 8 physical damage. Okay, yeah, next time I'm upgrading her, I'm definitely paying attention to that dexterity. Gosh dang it. Sometimes it's difficult to figure out what needs to be leveled up because I want to be able to open chests, and the level up system for the chest is ridiculous. 19 silver, 6 copper. I just, I like the loot. 3 silver, 88 copper. Okay, we can follow the road still. Leads to a larger path. Pile of bones under a tree stump with a rune of defense and an onyx fragment. Following the path as it goes down and wraps around. We can go to a small little path that has a barrel with an empty stained bottle. Going out and then continuing to follow the path, we end up on the other side of those stairs. I don't know what he just had on him, but I picked it up. It's in my pocket now. Okay, let's explore this little area real quick. Nothing here. These guys... Oh, there are some. Raider Archer, 3 silver, 65 copper. A corpse hidden in the leaves of an amulet. And then this leads to the outside of the area. So that we will be turning around and then heading back to where we saw those stairs and heading up them. But it looked like such a climbable place. So did that. Alright, doing our little explore, scanning the horizons, looking for things. This is the place where we fought those Kunari during the quest to get rid of not the Talvashoth. The Talvashoth, yeah, to get rid of the Talvashoth that were in the Wounded Coast.
Traipsing through dirt. Why the Dalish enjoy this, I'll never know.
You enjoy a crowded city so much more.
It's a stench I'm more familiar with, yes.
Okay. Alright, so I'm looking at a mage who's looking dead at me, so I'm gonna save again because we went through an ordeal. We definitely went through an ordeal. And Magus to Varen half Hall. Okay. Maggie?
You are in a strange place, Ferelden.
Tell me about it.
Knowing is half the battle, and it need not be wholly unprofitable, provided few questions are asked.
What? That is so vague. I hate vague.
Not every coin is valued by weight. Some carry where they've been, like small whispers of the past.
Oh, he's a salesman. What? You're in a strange place. You're in the Wounded Coast. You're in the middle of bloody nowhere. But sure, I am in a strange place. Just because I'm Ferelden. You're Tevint. You're from Tevinter. You're in an even stranger place. Okay. We'll just clear out our inventory a little bit. What does he have? Oh, Void's Hammer? I wish these things had item descriptions. I missed that from Dragon Age Origins. So 28 physical damage, 46 per second, plus 6% to critical chance, plus 5% to attack speed, plus 3 to physical damage across 2 meters. Two-handed, 33 strength is required. Superior Hand Axe. I'm not gonna go through and read all of them because Cold-Blooded has graced my what? Cold-Blooded, 37 cold damage, 50 per second, plus 6 to magic, plus 40 to mana and stamina, plus 10 to mana and stamina regeneration, plus 30% to cold damage, blood magic. Each point of health provides 0.25 additional mana. It requires 35 to magic to use. 113 sovereign? There ain't no. I'm good with my 26 spirit damage with plus 3 to all attributes weapon, thank you very much. And 23 damage versus demons and undead. I hardly face them, but when I do, I'm ready. Superior plate armor. I can't even wield that. Enchanter's spatterdashes. Okay. 65. Oh, they're gold threaded. 25 sovereign. I can afford that. And not even hit out of 100 sovereigns. But 65 armor, plus 1 to magic, plus 14 to mana and stamina, plus 18 to defense, plus 9% to healing by this character. Requires 27 magic and 16 willpower. Ring of Greater Empowerment, plus 8 to mana and stamina. I think it just has a fancier name. And nothing else. That's the stuff that I sold to him. Interesting. He's got some pretty interesting things. Unfortunately, I'm not willing to break bank. And I can't even wear that. 126 armor, plus 28 to health, plus 67 to attack. Wow. Interesting. Those are interesting. I'd drop some coin for that if I could. Goodbye, strange man. Harlot's Blush Flower? Items received. Harlot's Blush Flower. Oh well, I guess we're not worrying too much about it. It's got the little sword next to it. But it says items received. Could be a quest item. But let's get into that bounty hunter's getaway. If we can figure some things out. Okay, we do so love the caverns in Wounded Coast, indeed. Yes, we do. Enemies. Bounty hunter. Cool. Okay. Immediately into it then, I suppose. Hello.
I'll deal with this. Go for
I received nothing. There's a bounty hunter corpse at the bottom of the steps. 3 silver, 59 copper. Let's go back up the steps. We can go through the path on the left first, since it ends earlier. There's a corpse next to the machine with a ring and 2 health potions. And then there is... that's dangerous. And there's nothing else back here, so we'll continue forward down the steps where we found those bounty hunters. I hit a trap. Come on, you don't have to go all the way up there. Never mind. Oh, I'm stuck in a trap. I'm not having a good time.
too easy.
Okay, he has a metal shard and an ornate belt. Miss?
Quickly, before more guards come.
Terry said she'd find a way to rescue me. I will never forget this.
Oh, cool. It didn't kick me out. That's fine. But nice, we were able to save her and everything. She was just kind of up there. Going into that mini room that's kind of hidden away on the top of that area, there's a
This place is
corpse.
so dismal.
Yeah, you're telling me. Corpse on him. Ring of the Seven Watchers, a belt, and 2 health potions. There's a crate not far from the corpse with 5 silver, 38 copper. There is another corpse with 7 silver, 47 copper, a ring, and 2 health potions. And then there is a barrel that isn't lit up at all, but has Tiger's Eye fragment in it. I don't like how many health potions they're giving me at this moment. It's really sporadic, so I don't think there's going to be this overall arcing boss. I think the commander was the boss, and he kind of went down as fast as 4 people hitting him would go. At the bottom of the steps, there's another corpse, 17 silver, 82 copper, but I kind of put that one there. So wherever the corpses of the bounty hunters may lay, that's where they'll be. Another corpse with a bent lockpick. Heading up the area into that little wooden area. Dorm area. This is a complex chest. Can't open it. And then there is another chest with a dull shiv in it next to a red table. That's not a table, that's a bathroom. And this area is blocked off, so we're done in here. Get back down that little ramp thing. And be on our way. Have your party venture forth? Yes, please. Okay. So that's done.
You step on something sharp, Fenris?
No?
Slam your fingers in a door?
No.
Smack your head on a low beam?
Is there a point to this line of questioning?
Just wondering why you're so cross all the time.
Perhaps it's the inane prodding.
I like how she went gently down the list of things that could have possibly made him upset. Slammed your fingers in the door? It's like, no. Bumped your head on a low beam? I love Meryl. She's so cool. She's just as sweet as pie. Alright, but we can gather our party, venture forth, and get the heck out of there. We're gonna do the other part of this. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll collect our stuff in this episode as well. I am really pressed for time, but we're gonna go through and we're gonna do the other one as well. Not the search and rescue, but the other thing. I wish it let me see the long list of things. All I was left was the ... So, journal. Not raiders. Not questioning beliefs. I'm suspect. Side quests. Searching. How to frame a Templar. So, we need to find a way to slander Sir Conrad Vernhardt. Sir Roderick and the Hanged Man is investigating corrupt Templars. There may be other opportunities in Lowtown and the Gallows. So, we saw him. He was actually quite drunk. Or high on lyrium in the Hanged Man when I think Act 2 started. And I'm pretty sure he asked for either Conrad or he asked for Kieran. And that's kind of like maybe go, what? Why are you asking for him? I hope he's not asking for him because Kieran's a good dude. But I digress. I mean, it's a side quest. I don't expect it to be very long, but it's a side quest in Dragon Age 2, so it just might be. This is probably going to be an intricate kind of quest, so I'm going to do another save. and I'm gonna leave the area and go to the gallows.
I've heard about the Circle of Magi outside of the Imperium, but I've never been in one. Are you certain it's wise for you to be here?
Maybe not, but we'll be cautious.
This seems more like a prison. I wonder if it's more effective than the Circle I know.
How is the Imperial Circle of Magi different?
Once upon a time, it was as it is here. The Chantry watched the Magisters closely for any signs of corruption or weakness. Then it changed. The Magisters were permitted to watch over their own, and Templars kept only to enforce the law. What happened next was inevitable. The Magisters rule again, as powerful as they ever were.
You said the Chantry used to watch the Magisters. Why did they stop?
You must remember that the attitude towards magic is different in Tevinter. Magisters came from wealthy families, bloodlines that had nurtured magical talent for countless generations. The Chantry was not trying to control poor peasants, but the scions of the greatest houses in the Imperium.
I thought the Magisters had been thrown down by the Chantry.
On the contrary, Andraste never defeated the Imperium. A great army conquered the south, but not the north. The Magisters eventually surrendered to the Chantry, but they did so on their terms. They kept their influence. Thus, they reclaimed what they lost over the centuries. Some battles are lost by inches.
You talk about the Magisters as if they are all evil.
I have no doubt that some are good and noble men, strong enough to resist temptation. But how many temptations do you wish to offer a man before he will give in? Blood magic is everywhere in Tevinter, from the lowliest apprentice up to the Archon himself.
You can't have seen this for yourself.
Daenerys talked about it often. Of course, they say it's forbidden. Behind the smiles and closed doors, however, it's a different matter. To be a Magister in Tevinter is to be glorious. To be a powerful Magister in Tevinter, that is worth any price.
You're saying the same thing could happen here?
If the mages were permitted to be their own watchers, of course. It is too easy for a mage to resort to blood magic if they feel the need is great enough. A mage can desire power, justice, revenge, protection. Any cause will do, and then they are lost.
You can't say every mage is corrupt.
All I am saying is the Imperium offers no answer. All that Andraste did long ago to end the tyranny of magic has been undone.
She freed our people as well, but it was your Chantry that ended that.
And who enslaved us in the first place? Don't be naive. Power corrupts, as they say, and mages have power enough already.
I don't know, I can go on a whole tangent about, the right and wrongs of the Chantry, dealings with the Circle, then the Circle, and just the whole thing. But since I'm trying to get friendship points with Fenris, of course I have to say the Circle is necessary.
What the Circle does here is better than the alternative.
An alternative I am very familiar with.
Herding mages together and putting them under lock and key? It can't be the answer.
Freedom is a noble ideal, but I see no oppression here. I see fear and danger. But enough. I'm sure we came here for a reason.
We did,
People
and I
talk about
just
the Circle
traded
like
rival.
it's a prison. It's no different than anywhere in Thedas.
Yeah, I kind of just switched the friendship from Meryl to Fenris, and I'm so sorry, Meryl. I don't feel that way. It's not necessary. It's not. It could be so much more. It could. You'll be apprenticeships. Just like, has anyone ever heard of a court mage around here? I'm pretty sure you have. And not just entertaining the nobles whenever everyone's bored. I'm talking about scholarly things. Mages can be so much more useful than they're actually put forth to. And all we have is the rotten apples that fall prey to demons. Aldred from Dragon Age Origins, who kickstarted off the worst quest I've ever. I hate the Fade. I hate the Deep Roads too. And man, having to fight that guy who ends up being a pride demon who we have to use the Litany of Drala next. Oh my gosh. Whole thing. Just. Oh, okay. So that's Emmerich. We're not talking to him. We're going to talk to the Harbor Master.
The Harbor Master's office filled the order. I just need a destination. Where are we sending it?
The Viscount will not store raw lyrium in the keep.
Then where do I put it? I can't just leave impounded lyrium lying on the docks.
That's your problem.
Flaming bureaucrats.
Yeah. Bureaucrats. You hate to see him. Is that Cullen? It is. It's Night Captain Cullen. And then it's Sir Thresk. Here's the weapon shop and the armory. And oh, here they are. The delivery orders. Writing on the scroll are orders to the impounded shipment of raw lyrium. Everything is filled out except for who to send it to. I guess here we're supposed to write Conrad's name. So we'll write Conrad's name. You fill in Sir Conrad's name and pick up the scroll.
Quality armor. The best outside of
I can't keep the lyrium on the docks. Maybe dump it in the sea?
No, don't dump it in the sea. Oh, maybe I'm not supposed to deliver it to him. Maybe I'm supposed to deliver it somewhere else. I see a little thing on the corner of my screen. Maybe over here? Oh no, it's just...
Why do so many mages insist on running away from the circle? Where do they think they'll go? Of course.
Okay. He's got
You're looking
suffers.
well. My store is much better stocked thanks to you. If you're interested in hunting down more ingredients, I can make other creations. And of course, I'll pay you for your work.
Oh, maybe that... Yeah.
Sure. Just let me know what you need.
Perfect. I have a list of ingredients right here.
Okay, cool. So, I guess maybe one of the ingredient that we picked up earlier was for him? Pardon me, but I'm a bit lost. Okay, that's Emmerich. That's the lieutenant. Oh, the dock worker. He's just over here. I was just not looking hard enough.
Message for you.
About bloody time. We'll deliver the cargo soon as we've unloaded the Antivan Queen.
The Antivan Queen? Oh, it's these guys.
I've been loyal to the Order. The Knight Commander doesn't make it easy.
Huh?
It is a great honor to serve the Order and the Knight Commander.
I hear the Kunari are kidnapping mages and doing peculiar things to them. Mark my words.
Yeah, but your hearing may be off.
How do you suppose the Quinari scratch their heads with those horns in the way?
Why do you think I would know?
Because you know lots of things. I wonder if they rub their heads against tree trunks like Hala do.
I'd pay a sovereign to see that.
No wonder they seem so cranky all the time.
Do you want to talk to Sir Thresk?
The Knight Commander found Grace and the other Starkhaven mages. They're still in quarantine.
Oh no! Oh, that's terrible. Leave the area, and we're gonna head to the Hangman. Okay, here he is. Oh, Isabella's got the thing above her head, I need to be careful.
Who are you?
I'm here to report Sir Conrad.
I know him. Did he do something? Or something?
One moment. Are you well?
Oh, it's just that, you know, it's hard to think sometimes. But I will do my duty. If you've seen something, suspicious, let me know.
I saw Sir Conrad stab one of the city guardsmen. He dumped him in the bay.
What? Why would he do that?
You're calling me a liar? I saw him kill a man in cold blood.
This needs to be reported. I can't believe it.
I didn't want to blame it on the mages. You couldn't blame it on the mages. Too bad of that non-dead guardsman who's in the bay. Okay, but if anything... Oh, I'm stuck. Let's go back to Mistress Celebi. Also, Sir Conrad Bernhardt, I stewed on that name a little bit because it sounded familiar. He is a reference to Conrad Werner from Mass Effect, or from the Mass Effect series. I can't remember which game. I can't remember at all. But I remember playing the games, and my friend playing it recently, one of the three, and remembering his name coming up, and I'm like, huh.
You're thinking of someone else,
interesting.
Maid of the Brine.
Well, anyway, let's go back to Celebi. Let's turn in the
So you
stuff.
freed a group of slaves?
Would-be slaves. They weren't slaves yet.
Still, you did the right thing. Many would turn a blind eye.
Don't read too much into it, all right? It just seemed a good idea at the time.
All right, Mistress Celebi.
Kirkwall's a dangerous place for our friends, but you've made their lot easier. Several of them put their coin together to get you this.
1 sovereign. That's fine. Oh.
Many thanks, Monsieur. Your payment?
Another sovereign, so we get 2 sovereign for that. Mistress Celebi's bored. Oh, there's a letter left for me. How to frame a Templar. Hawk, I must tell you a recent event. Sir Conrad was fighting with another Templar. Then Sir Roderick came in, laying accusations against Sir Conrad. The Templars were in an uproar. In the middle of the chaos, a dockworker came up and said, calm as you please, you, Sir Conrad, got a shipment of raw lyrium for you. Sign here. It took all my resolve not to burst into laughter. Needless to say, Sir Conrad was whisked away and hasn't been seen since. I don't know how you did it, Hawk, but you saved a lot of apostates. A friend. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Sir Conrad's not going to be an issue anymore. I've never even seen him in my life. I'm pretty sure. But now I don't have to worry about running into him at all. And that's fine by me if I do say so myself. If anything, we'll go see if we can get something from... the Friends of Red Jenny. And then we'll end it.
So what's with that magical fisting thing you do?
Sorry?
You know, when you stick your hand into people.
Oh, that. Yes, it's, talent.
You could make so much coin with that.
Okay. Isabella? Oh, the door's just open. Okay. Hello.
Another time, friend Hawk. Many of them, hopefully.
Okay, I guess it just means nothing. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna stand in my house. Because I can't sit. No one can sit. Except for these people. But I'm going home. Oh, that looks so cool. I didn't even see it next to the Hightown Knight thing. There's like those 2 statues. Whoop. Oh. I never even noticed those there. Man. This map is very detailed. It's very nice. It's... But in any case, yeah. We're gonna wrap it up here for today.
Mistress Amel just returned not long ago herself, I believe.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Hold on. Let me save. I don't trust that. Actually, I'm kidding. I do trust it. But let me save, nonetheless. And let's talk to Mom.
I've been wondering if I shouldn't remarry. I'm sure the last thing you need is your mother watching over your shoulder every time you come home. But perhaps there is still life once your children have outgrown you.
You've been through a lot. You deserve any joy you can find.
Thank you, love. No one could ever replace your father. But it is refreshing to think I could still be courted at this age.
Oh man, we moved all the way over here. Interesting. So I guess she went out on a date or something and she just got back? Interesting. Interesting stuff. You go, Mom. Oh, but man, I couldn't think of like this house without her here. Or just, you know, the game without her being here. I mean, she's your mom. Who else you can talk to? All your siblings are gone. I mean, there's Bodan and Sandel, and then your friends, and then your dog. You know, it's not the same. But in any case, so yeah, next time, I guess we'll get into the main plot stuff. I keep saying that, yes, but you know, there's probably still some secondary stuff left to do, and then we have to find those ingredients for Soul. He's asked us to look for things for him, and I am happy to oblige. So, yeah, in any case, until next time.